Have you ever noticed your cat doesn't just sit next to you, but suddenly climbs right on top of you? Most people assume it's just affection, just a cute moment, just your cat wanting to be close. But what if that climb isn't a cuddle at all? What if, in that exact moment, your cat is trying to tell you something they can't say out loud? Because here's what most cat owners don't realize. When your cat climbs onto your body, it's not random. They're using their entire body to communicate something important. And how you respond in those few seconds can either strengthen your bond or quietly teach your cat to stop trusting you. In this video, you'll discover the 6 real reasons behind this behavior, including one that might completely change how you see your cat forever. In this video, we're going to break down the 6 real reasons your cat climbs on top of you, and more importantly, how to respond in a way that actually strengthens your bond. Because here's the thing, not every climb means the same thing. Sometimes your cat is trying to comfort you. Sometimes they're claiming you. Sometimes they're not thinking about you at all. And if you treat every situation the same way, petting them, moving them, or ignoring them, you might be sending the wrong message without even realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll be able to read this behavior instantly and respond in a way your cat actually understands. Have you ever had a day where you felt a little off, maybe more stressed than usual, more tired, or just not yourself? And suddenly your cat climbs onto you out of nowhere? That's not a coincidence. Cats have around 200 million scent receptors in their nose. You, on the other hand, only have about 5 million. That means your cat is constantly picking up on tiny chemical changes in your body, things you're not even aware of yet. When you're stressed, your body releases more cortisol. When you're anxious, your breathing changes. When you're getting sick, your body produces different chemical signals through your skin, and your cat notices all of it. There was even a well-documented case of a cat named Oscar who lived in a nursing home and would climb onto patients' beds hours before they passed away. Doctors believed he was detecting subtle changes in body chemistry and temperature. Now, your cat isn't predicting anything that extreme, but if they suddenly climb onto you when they normally don't, it might be their way of saying, something's not right, and I'm staying with you. What you should do, instead of brushing it off, pause for a second. Check in with yourself. Are you more stressed than usual? Have you been sleeping poorly? Is there something your body has been trying to tell you that you've been ignoring? Because sometimes your cat notices before you do. And the fact that they chose to come closer, not walk away, that's not random. That's connection. Have you ever wondered why your cat doesn't just sit next to you, but has to climb right on top of you? This might be a little uncomfortable to hear, but sometimes it's not about love. It's about ownership. Cats have scent glands in their paw pads, called interdigital glands. And every time they press their paws into your body, they're leaving behind tiny invisible chemical signals called pheromones. To you, it feels like needing. To your cat, it's more like saying, this human is mine. And if you have more than one cat, you've probably seen this before. One cat climbs on you, and not long after, another one does the exact same thing. That's not a coincidence. That's a quiet little territory dispute happening right on your lap. Now here's where most people accidentally break the message. Right in the middle of this behavior, they pick the cat up and move them away. To you, it's harmless. But to your cat, it's like you just erased everything they were trying to say. And over time, that can feel like rejection. What you should do. Next time your cat climbs onto you and starts pressing their paws, don't interrupt them immediately. Give them a moment. Let them settle. Let them finish. Because sometimes they're not just sitting on you, they're choosing you. Quick pause before we continue. If you've never looked at this behavior this way before, you're not alone. Most cat owners miss these signals completely. So if you want to understand your cat on a deeper level, not just what they do, but why they do it, make sure you hit subscribe. Because the last reason in this video is something most people never notice, and it might completely change how you see your cat. Now here's a truth that might feel a little humbling. Sometimes your cat climbs on you, and it has absolutely nothing to do with affection. They just want your warmth. Cats naturally run a body temperature of about 101.5 degrees Celsius, 38.6 Grusarks, which is higher than yours. And because of that, they're constantly looking for ways to stay warm without using extra energy. And your body? It just happens to be the most reliable heat source in the room. Think about when this usually happens. Late at night, early in the morning, cold evenings. Your cat isn't suddenly more loving at 3 a.m. You're just a perfectly heated surface that breathes. This is especially common in breeds like Siamese, Burmese, or Sphinx, because they lose body heat faster. But even fluffy cats will do this when the environment gets cold enough. How to tell the difference? A cat that wants warmth will go straight to the warmest spot, chest or stomach. Lie down quickly, stay very still. Not engage much because the goal isn't connection, it's energy conservation. What you should do, if your cat keeps waking you up at night by climbing on you, they might not need attention. They might just need a better heat source. Try placing a heated cat bed or a soft, warm blanket in a spot they already like. Sometimes a small change like that can fix your sleep without hurting your bond. Have you ever noticed your cat suddenly jumping onto you on days when something in your home feels just a little different? Maybe there's a new smell, a loud noise outside, a piece of furniture moved just slightly out of place. To you, it's nothing, but to your cat, it changes everything. Cats rely heavily on predictability to feel safe, and when something disrupts that, their nervous system doesn't just ignore it, it reacts. And in that moment, your cat looks for the one thing in the room that still feels familiar. That's you. But here's what most people misunderstand. A cat climbing on you because of anxiety does not feel the same as a cat climbing on you out of love. You can see it in their body. They move quickly. Their muscles feel tense. Their pupils are wider. Their ears may rotate or flatten slightly. Their claws might be out, gripping for stability. And here's where owners accidentally make it worse. They start petting, talking softly, trying to comfort the cat. But to a cat that's already overstimulated, that extra input can feel overwhelming. What you should do, don't rush to touch them. Just be still. Let your body be the calm, steady surface they came looking for. Slow your breathing, stay quiet. And when you feel their body soften, when their breathing starts to match yours, that's when they're ready for gentle contact, not before. Now this one is subtle, and honestly a little heartbreaking, because not every cat climbs on you because they already trust you. Some cats climb on you to find out if they can trust you. This is especially true for rescue cats. Cats that have been rehomed. Cats that were punished for getting too close. For these cats, closeness comes with risk. So when they climb onto you, they're not relaxing. They're watching. Look closely and you'll notice. They move slowly. They pause halfway. Their body stays slightly tense. Their eyes stay locked on your face. They're reading you. Every small movement, every shift, every reaction. And here's the part most people never realize. When you adjust your position, reach for your phone, or even just shift your weight, to you it means nothing. But to your cat, it might feel like rejection. And in that moment, they learn, maybe this isn't safe after all. What you should do, if you ever notice this kind of hesitant climb, do one thing, nothing. Don't reach for them. Don't move. Don't even look directly at them. Just stay still and let them choose you. Because sometimes those few seconds of stillness build more trust than months of feeding and playing ever could. Now remember earlier, when I said there's one version of this behavior that goes deeper than everything else? This is it. When your cat climbs onto your chest, starts gently kneading into you, and gives you that slow, heavy blink, they're not just getting comfortable. They're going back to the safest moment they've ever known. That kneading motion, the rhythmic pushing of their paws, is something they learned as newborn kittens. It's how they stimulated milk from their mother while nursing. But here's what makes this so powerful. Studies have shown that when adult cats knead, their brains release dopamine and oxytocin at the same time. Dopamine, the chemical of pleasure. Oxytocin, the chemical of bonding and trust. It's the same combination that floods a mother's brain when she holds her baby. In other words, your cat isn't just relaxing on you. They are recreating the safest emotional state they have ever experienced, and they chose you to do it with. Even more incredible, wild cats usually lose this behavior as they grow up, but domestic cats keep it. Why? Because humans became part of their safe space. What you should do. When this happens, don't move. Don't interrupt. Just stay there. Because in that moment, your cat has placed you in the role of the safest place they know. So the next time your cat climbs onto you, pause for a second, because it's never just one thing. They might be checking on you, claiming you, looking for warmth, trying to calm themselves, testing your trust, or giving you the deepest form of love they know how to express. The truth is, your cat speaks to you all the time, just not in words. And the real question is, are you going to keep reacting the same way? Or are you finally going to start listening? If this video helped you see your cat differently, tell me in the comments. What does your cat do when they climb on you? And if you want to understand your cat on a level most owners never reach, make sure you subscribe. Because once you start seeing these signals, you can't unsee them anymore.